Hey everybody, it's Coach Rima, and today we are talking the science of getting rich. Yet again, yes, this wonderful book. I love this book. This is one of my first books I've read when I got into self help and things of that nature many years ago. The book is by Wallace D. Waddles, and it is just amazing. So I did part one, right, which is direct your thoughts. This is part two, which is avoiding competition. Avoiding competition. So in the book, it states you are to become a creator, not a competitor. You are going to get what you want, but in such a way that when you get it, every other man will have more than he has now. Remember, if you are to become rich in a scientific and certain way, you must rise entirely out of the competitive thought. You must never think for a moment that the supply is limited. First of all, there's so much out here. I always say there's so much money out here. There's somebody right now that could press a button and just send me $1 million. I'm just saying, somebody somewhere could press a button. It ain't even on the trees no more. Money is made electronically, okay? So anyway, as far as competition goes, right? This is avoiding competition. It's more about focusing on co-creating and collaborating with others and focusing on your business. Like, what do you have that's unique, right? There got to be a unique thing. There's several books in the library that all are underneath like sci-fi, right? And although they're all under sci-fi and they all have green aliens and they all have like different planets and weird conversations, they're all different because they come from different perspectives. And people that read one book will read the other book regardless because they're interested in that thing. The same as your nonprofit, your business, whatever it is that you're working on, it's the same exact thing. So I'll tell you about a client I had over the summer. So over the summer, I had a wonderful client. And she has a beautiful nonprofit organization that deals with domestic violence victims. And it's for men and women, which I found to be very unique. And I love that idea. And, we're here in New York. And she's like, Rima, I feel like I'm not as great as this other non-for-profit that's out there because she has coined the market. She know everybody. Listen, this other non-for-profit is on television. They are in the news. They do parades. They connect to elected officials. They're doing all of this great stuff. And this my client is like, yeah, and I'm not there, and I feel a little intimidated when I'm around. I said, listen. First of all, there's a difference. That non-for-profit is actually a hub. They do deal with domestic violence victims on a very one-on-one basis. And then they cycle them through to another organization or some other place they can get help. And guess what, sis? You have program. You meet up weekly. You are the other piece. So don't get intimidated. Go join in. Go see her. Go be under her. Go be around her. Go shake some hands alongside of people. So I feel like when we get in our head about this competition, no, we co-create. There's always so much, especially the fact that some people are attracted to one thing and some people are attracted to others. We all show up different. Maybe there's some folks that likes what that big non-for-profit has, right? But then there's some people that may need what you have. So don't cut yourself short thinking that you're in competition with somebody else because ain't never no competition. Like, where you see competition, you had like just that's just how I see it. I feel like and me personally, I have like a winning spirit. So I always feel like I don't want to even put myself in the same space to be in competition with someone else. I just want to be in competition with myself. What else can I do better to move forward? Like what else can I battle or fight within myself to get to the next level? And just remember that. But in the statement, like, become a creator. You are to become a creator. Whatever you can create, whatever you can put together, somebody's going to need it. Hence, the last part of it says, in such a way that when you get that thing that you create, right, every other man will have more than he has now because you would have put into that person's life. And it's your girl, Coach Rima the Great. And I'm out of here. right? If you have any thoughts, if you would like to share a thought about what I stated, just put it in the comments. If you would like to get the Grant book, right? Grant Speak, a comprehensive dictionary about funding success, just hit me right here, message me here. And again, it's your girl. Happy New Year, and we're out. Deuces.